We would like to express that the opinions, views, comments, and suggestions of the host in this program are purely their own and do not reflect those of Pinoy Radio. In this digital age, we manage to deliver, evolve, adapt. That's why we continue to grow. This is Pinoy Radio, and we cover all platforms available online. That's why we're taking large and rapid steps for our fellow Filipinos here in Canada and around the world. Growing by leaps and bounds in 2019. PinoyRadio.com is a member of the MCBN Media Group. Palatuntunang magbibigay aliw sa mga pusong romantiko. Hatid ay musikang tatak Pinoy, awiting lahing kayumanggi, buhay at pag-ibig. Programang hitik na hitik sa tema, punong-puno ng iba't ibang paksa. Samahan si Agatha Luna at ang kanyang mga kaibigan. Isang oras ng kwentuhan, talakayan, pasayahin kayo, libangin at maghatid ng walang kamatayang kundiman. Tuwing Sabado, alas 9 hanggang alas 10 ng umaga, Eastern Standard Time. Usap tayo kabayan.
Hello, good morning sa inyong lahat. And of course, good evening sa Philippines. Tawanan, nagtataka lahat kami ngayon. Anong diferensya? Anyway, ang lamig dito sa Canada ngayon. And of course, good morning Kuya Toots and Ryan Pepper. Ayun, naka-Ryan Pepper din ako. Abangan nyo yung show niya, magagaling ang guest mo, Ryan. Anyway, today is really a cold day and dito po sa Canada, negative 10 and it will dip, I think, bale umaga sa Philippines. Dito, it will be in the evening, negative 13. And alalahanin natin na sa Philippines pala, in Baguio, 11 degrees. Positive yun, ha? Pero nag-freeze yung mga vegetables, yung ibang mga plants. So, I hope everybody is okay. And even in Manila, I think it's a little bit cool. 19 degrees, 20 degrees, something like that. It's a nice weather though, right? Pero yung mga hindi sanay sa lamig, ingatan nyo sarili nyo. You see to it that you have your vitamin D. Vitamin C pala. Yeah. So, today, marami tayong topic. Ngayon, on behalf of Percy and Melissa, kasi Melissa was supposed to join us, unfortunately, siguro sa pagod, sa lamig ng panahon, she has slight fever. Melissa, you get well, and Percy, you take care. At syempre, iba yung naghahanap buhay. Alam mo, minsan kailangan natin mag-part-time. Ako lang, wala akong makitang part-time. Siguro hindi na ako tatanggapin. And so, you know what? There's so many things going on in the Philippines, all over the world, the topics. Kung pag-iisipan natin, what's going on. Sometimes you can see na minsan tayo, mga tao, masyado tayong critical na. Hindi na tayo marunong magbigay galang sa mga leaders ng countries. Of course, hindi naman ibig sabihin na sang-ayon tayo sa lahat ng ginagawa nila or, we don't agree to everything they do. But politics now is getting too much. Politics is going overboard. It's already like, as they said, sometimes it's like acting like children, right? But I just hope na all over the world, things will get better. I hope, pero kung titingnan mo minsan, if you look at some of the things that you may think in the future, and even what they show in the movies is a possibility that it can be our future. Not mine, but maybe our grandchildren and our great-great-grandchildren. It's a different world now. Sometimes we all think of ourselves. Ang tao minsan ngayon nagiging individualistic. 'Di ba yan ang tinuturo eh? Me, mine, mine. But I hope things will change for the better. Yan ang natin lahat, 'di ba? That in life there are so many things that we expect, and sometimes the things that we expect we don't get. And then we get disappointed, and afterwards it changes our character. Instead of for the better, it goes to the worst. It's very easy to say that we have to be kind, compassionate, and all the characteristics that is positive, and that like helping one another. But unfortunately, you can see few people who has that right now. There's still people out there that, of course, we help each other. We try our best, but sometimes they say our best is not good enough. And another thing also, just a reminder, especially here in Toronto, in Canada, because of the temperature for tonight and tomorrow and maybe the weeks to come, it will be a short winter, but it's also going to be a cold winter. For the homeless, if anybody sees a homeless person, if they can assist them and call 311 so that they can be brought to shelters, brought to some place that will keep them warm. Diba? Nowadays kasi. So wag nating kalimutan yon. Actually, somebody shared it on Facebook, and I thought about it, because every little thing of kindness and compassion, if we share something like this, it will help. Diba? If we cannot be there physically, at least we help by spreading awareness. Diba? And especially like also missing children, all of that. As long as we can help in our, simple way, that would be great. Kasi hindi naman lahat tayo. We are not all financially capable. We are not all physically capable. But at least in other ways, we can, kahit nasa prayers man lang. Those who believe can pray. That is also in assisting others. Ayan. So, now, maganda to kasi last week, hindi natin, bago ko pala makalimutan, my sister Merlin's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Merlin. I hope you're listening. I know I greeted her last week. And of course, birthday ng asawa ko ngayon. Asawa kong nagtitiis sa akin. Asawa kong pinagtsatsagaan ako. Thank you, Papa, for making tiyaga. And I would like to say thank you sa Batch 68 for supporting my show, and I'm sure you're listening. And hindi naman tayo nagkakalimutan. Just a reminder na, sa mga meetings, especially yung nasa Limay, Bataan, sana maka-attend kayo in your own way. And pwede kayong get to an agreement, whatever your agendas are. And now, let us proceed. Dahil last week, hindi na namin na-discuss lahat about yung Filipino characters. Okay? Yung positive na to last week, pero there are some other things na ma-discuss din natin ngayon. There are many things that I've noticed nung nagre-research din ako, it wasn't easy na makakita nitong mga subject matters about the Filipino characteristic. But even foreigners who are in the Philippines, napupunan nila to, di ba? They speak about hospitality. And totoo yun, ang Pilipino, kahit na walang makain, very, very hospitable. Yung kakainin nila, pag may bisita sila, ibibigay pa nila yon sa bisita nila. So, if you're a visitor or you are welcome to a home of a Filipino, you will experience what hospitality really means. There is no hypocrisy. Yan. So, sabi nga, every country has their own culture. Diba? And the Philippines is no exception. Sabi nga, the Filipinos firmly believe our country has the best values in the world. Although we have been colonized by several countries, many core values from our ancestors remained intact and are still honored to this day. Totoo yan. Number 1, yung sinabi ko nga, hospitality. Diba? This is the most popular quality kasi even, di ba, my foreigner in the Philippines, he has a blog. Do you call that live streaming? And he spoke about the Filipino hospitality. Na maganda talaga ang Filipinos pagdating sa hospitality. And even here in Canada, we carry that. The Filipino culture in Canada, we carry that, we bring that to Canada from the Philippines. Okay? Now, sabi nga in the Philippines, let's say, usually here, they would call and say, oh, I'm having lunch. I'm going to your place like 12 o'clock, right? But in a Filipino family, if you arrive in their home at 12 o'clock, they will set a plate for you. Usually, minsan, even if you're an unexpected guest. So that is what we're talking, that kind of hospitality we are talking about. Yung iba, dumating ka ng 12 in other cultures, you wait. You wait till they're done. In the Philippines, they will set a plate for you on the table with them. Yan. That is the quality. Yan ang magandang quality ng Filipino. Tapos, and then we have the respect. Yung galang, respect. The Filipino, their culture is, you hold the hand of the elderly and you put on your forehead. That is the character. It's not just good morning or good evening, but the real respect that they give is by the hand. Now, madaming nagsasabi, there are those who are saying also, sinasabi na sa Philippines ang tawag pala doon pag respect yung nagmamano. Mano, 'di ba? Mano po ninang. So, these are the qualities they have. Another thing also is kasi minsan, kahit hindi mo tito o tita, pag matagal nyo ng kaibigan, na mas nakakandata, hindi ba makikita mo yung mga bata? Tita, tito. Kahit hindi mo, o kaya pag sobrang yung matandang-matanda na talaga, sasabihin, hello Lola, o kaya inay, even if they are not related to you. Kasi dito talaga hindi po pwede yon. Pero sa Philippines, the tita or tito or lola, even if you are not blood related, it is a sign of respect. O kaya kita mo sa Philippines, even the students in the Philippines, they call their teachers ma'am or sir. By calling them sir or ma'am, it doesn't mean that you are a slave to them or, it's just a sign of respect. When they say miss, it's a sign of respect. And that's why when I was new in Canada, nung bago ako dito sa Canada, yung mga anak ko sasabihin, oh, si Sonia. Sonia? Who is Sonia? Oh, my teacher. Huh? You call your teacher by the first name? Oh, yes, Mama. Because they make us call them by their first name. I do not know if I am right, but correct me if I am wrong. Parang, for me, nawawala yung respect dun because you're treating your teachers as your friend. There's nothing wrong, but maybe outside of the school that would be possible, but in the school at least you have, because when you call a teacher Miss or Mr., for me it's a sign of respect. It doesn't mean that they are superior to you. So I guess everybody is entitled to their own interpretation. Diba? Because at least Miss, like in kindergarten, they say, oh, Miss Gordon. It sounds better because the respect is there. Diba? So I hope it will remain that way. And that is one of the very good qualities that the Filipino has, they carry that over. Because even my children, when they came from the Philippines, they called their teacher Miss. So when they came here, they did the same. But I think in some schools, they still do that. They still do that in Canada. So don't get me wrong here. It doesn't mean they don't do it. They still carry it here. But in the offices, iba. But in the offices, if he is my superior, I still like to call them Mr. And when I was working in one of a financial group, I always call my boss Mr. I never called him. I really didn't, as far as I can remember. I feel awkward when I called him by his first name. I always say Mr. And I guess sometimes they find it a little bit awkward because they feel that you are not close to them. And for me, I do not want to be close to my boss, whether a woman or a man. I don't want to be like buddies because it's different. I want to draw the line between friendship and being your boss. Now, outside of the office, that's different because then, it's more of equal. But in the office, I still will not consider my boss my equal. Diba? Maybe because of the position. To each his own. So, kanya-kanyang yan. Another thing is yung strong family ties and the religion. Sa family ties kasi, minsan, for me, there is the positive and the negative when it comes to that. Kasi minsan, there are some naman na kahit na mali, kakampihan pa rin. I don't think for me that is good. But, sabi nga, they say, blood is thicker than water. And then, sa religion naman, there's the good side and the bad side. Kasi, if, let us say, I am of a different belief, di ba majority kasi sa Philippines Catholic, okay? Now, let's say isa sa family nila, tumiwalag doon, nag-iba ng religion. Ay, naku, patay kang bata ka. Talagang, they will feel, bad about it. So, at the same time, there's nothing wrong because you are asserting your faith. But we also have to give you pagdating naman, yung respeto dun sa decision ng isang tao. And family ties is kasi family ties naman, is hindi, hanggang 4th degree, 5th degree. alam nila kamag-anak nila. And there's nothing wrong about that. Yun nga ang magandang qualities ng Filipinos. Another thing is generosity and helpfulness. Helpfulness, dun pumapasok yung bayanihan system. Especially sa mga probinsya, sa mga barrios. And it still works actually up to now, pero hindi na siguro ganon it's not as much as during years and years ago. Because nowadays, there are so many technicalities. Diba? Masyado tayo ngayon politically correct at saka yung mga technicalities. May magkamali ka, pwede ka pa idemanda. Tumutulong ka na, sabi nga nila tumutulong ka na, ikaw pa masama. So, but this is the characteristic of the Filipino. They want to help. Diba? And that is positive and generosity. Minsan sabi nga mayroong iba wala nang makain pero papakain pa nila sa iba. And that happens. Up to now, nakikita ko pa rin yan. And maybe it's not just for the Filipinos. There's also other cultures that are the same. But these are the qualities one of the qualities of Filipinos. The next one is the strong work ethics. Strong work ethics? Well, strong work ethics, yes. Filipinos are hardworking, that's true. And especially in other countries. And even in the Philippines, it's just that, I guess, generation changes. Diba? Pero pagdating sa ang Pilipino, masipag. Masipag ang Pilipino. Pero lang, pag nasa ilalim ka ng bayabas. Di ba? Yung ano ba yun? Yung story natin, we used to have a book, yung si Juan Tamana. He hihintayin niyang bumagsak yung bayabas. So these are the things that there's a positive side and pero mas malakas ang positive. We are more on the positive side. Now, ito, love and caring. Ito ang maganda. If you will see how Filipinos take care of their elders, they're always, sabi nga, mayroong iba dyan, pero majority ng Filipino, kung titignan mo dito, hindi ba yung ibang mga parents na dinala dito nung panahon noon pa? And I even see, there was this couple, their mother is already 90 plus, who lives with them. And they would get a caregiver. Kasi people work here, okay? Husband and wife. But they see to it that their mother has the best care. Hindi nila basta-basta dinadala sa nursing home or sa retirement home. Filipinos are well known of taking care of their parents. So that is one thing, loving and caring. Even for their children, they would sacrifice a lot. And, that is our culture. Kasi there are many Filipino mothers who has strived and worked hard also for their children. And yung culture natin is that children, it's out of love at kahit na obligation pa rin. Sabi nga, it's not the children's obligation. Dito, here in Canada, they say it's not the children's obligation. But Filipinos, it's an obligation. Because our parents worked hard for us, no matter kung anong situation natin. Because when we reach a certain age, we make our own decisions. But when you are young, your parents sacrifices everything. They may not be perfect. Our parents may not be perfect because, alam mo, pagdating minsan sa Canada, lahat na, like, okay, in the Philippines, may kurot sa singit, may, ano ba yung pinipingot sa tenga? This was before. And, papaluin ka sa puwet, yung iba naglalagay ng cardboard sa puwet. Ikaw ba nakaranas doon?
Sinela sa akin. Pero masakit pa rin kahit may tsinelas ka.
Yes,
kasi yung feeling na napagalitan ka, ayun yung masakit hindi yung palo.
Yeah. Pero yung palo kasi is just additional yun. Kasi pag inuulit, una, pagsasabihan ka. Pangalawa, pagsasabihan ka. Pangatlo, pagsasabihan ka. Pang-apat, iba na usapan yun. So, because ang mga kapatid kong iba na lalaki, layas yan Layas. Sabi nga noon, ang magulang, tinatawag yung mga anak para pumasok sa loob ng bahay. Ngayon, pinipingot ang bata para lumabas ng bahay. So, kasi when we say lumabas ng bahay means like play outdoors, right? So, that is the thing, is the caring that sometimes children from the Philippines, during yung mga generation na mga younger kids, pagdating dito, sasabihin la abuse, ganon, but it's our culture. Iba yung ginugulpi mo. Mali yun. Pero yung palo na, as long as sabi nila, the punishment is out of anger. Out of anger. So, if we will see that children, hindi mo susumbatan ang magulang mo na, ako in-abuse. Sa kanila, kasi dito abuse na yun So, pagdating dito, yung teaching sa kanila turns different and the child thinks that whatever she experienced in the Philippines is abuse. Okay? But, ang mga generation natin now, it's, I don't know, I guess it's a different way of caring for our parents. So that is one of the positive, is the loving and caring of parents, of their children, and they would do anything for their children to have a good future. Wag lang yung negative, okay? But there are some. There was this, I read before that in the what do you call this now? It's not saying na gawin nyo to. I think she was she did night work. Yung sabi nga yung mga babae sa gabi.
Oh.
Pero nakatapos ang anak niya ng university. May ano pa, may honor pa. And the son acknowledged his mom no matter what. It's very touching kasi sinabi niya ko anong trabaho ng nanay niya. Pero sabi niya ngayon na tapos na siya, hindi na dapat gawin ng nanay niya yun. And he appreciated it. So, dun mo makikita yung ibang sacrifices. And the son was, very grateful sa mother. So, these are the things. Ngayon, hi Melissa, good morning. Hi, I hope you get better. And Diana, Diana, I hope Tigan is well, but if you guys will not make it, it's okay. Thank you, Diana, for watching. Oh, si Toti. Thank you. Merlin, thank you for watching. And as I said, happy birthday. Baby David. Actually, sila Baby, they have a business in the Philippines. And it is leather handbags. Grace, yeah. And of course, ikaw din. Ryan Pepper. And of course, yes, to the Pinoy Radio team, good morning. And I hope everybody's okay. Those who, I hope welcome back. At least dumating kayo bago yung snowstorm. Good timing. So I hope everybody, and to all those who are watching na hindi bumabati, I'm still greeting you. Good morning and take care sa inyo dyan. So these are the things. Maghahanap buhay ba tayo, Ryan Pepper? Yep. Wala. Oh, but before that, I would like to thank V's Beauty and Wellness. Si V Gutierrez, who's the owner. Ang V's Beauty and Wellness. Oh, bago yan. Eto, nakita niyo. Wag mo nang i-close up to. Kuya Toots. I had my eyebrow microblading kay Vien. It's really good. Alam niyo, especially sa mga ka-age ko na ang hirap maglagay ng eyebrow pencil. Pwede mag-microblading. Natawa yung asawa ko. And of course, Vien, thank you very much. Ayan microblading. So hindi na ako nagkikilay dahil may kilay na ako. Pero ang maganda sa microblading kasi, hindi siya yung tattoo. It's different. Okay? And then, marami siyang, there are many things that she does for beauty na hindi surgical. So, maybe next week, or maybe next month, I will start a certain process na papakita niya kung paano na hindi ka magsa-surgery pero matatighten yung skin mo. Diyos ko, dahil paano naman? Tignan mo naman. Natatawa ka na lang
Kasi maganda yun, yung magta-tighten ng skin mo. Maraming gusto niyan.
Kaya lang, alam mo, Ryan, ang problema kasi, pagdating dito sa below the eye, ito ang hindi mo matatanggal na. Yung wrinkles dito.
There were lines upon my face for a lifetime of smiles.
Yes. Thank you. So, yan ang mga so, ayan ang mga beauty. So, if you want to contact her, ang clinic niya is at 1118A Wilson Avenue, Unit 202, North York, dito sa Ontario, of course. Sa North York ito. So, wag niyong kalimutan, Vien's Beauty and Wellness. Ayan. And of course, marami tayong i-greet natin yung iba, pero alam mo, pag wala si Percy at saka si Melissa, wala na ako sa technology. Okay. And of course, I would like to say good morning to my son Ryan and my grandson Jared. Maaga nagising, 7 o'clock. And of course, my daughter-in-law Joyce, who is going to be an expecting mother.
Si Sharon nanonood.
Sharon! Hello, Sharon. Gising ka na rin. Surprise! Hello, Sharon. See you guys later. And of course, Benny and Amelia. Okay? So, andito na tayo sa ibang subject matter naman. Magbe-break muna tayo pala. Okay.
Ang palatuntunang kulay ng buhay at pag-ibig ay muling magbabalik makalipas lamang ng ilang paggunita.
It's craving time! CravePizza.com. Pizza treat or pizza break. Hey, what delights you? Your call, your order. 416-244-2223. We accept MasterCard and Visa as well. So, what delights you today? 416-244-2223. Or order online. Pizza lovers, it's time. At Crave Pizza, it's time. At Crave Pizza, halal food choices are also being offered. Winter action? Here at Action Honda, we conquer winter. Meet our 2019 LX, the versatile CRV, the well-equipped Accord, the refreshed Civic. Usap tayo kabayan, dahil kay Paeng Nebres, handa kayong pakinggan. Pasyal ka lamang sa aming tanggapan. 43 Kingston Road at Lawrence Avenue East. Look for Paeng Nebres. 416-281-1234. As always, zero down payment, zero security deposit, or 90 days, no payment. Action never stops at Honda. Action Honda.
What does it take to realize your dreams? To get you there, a vision and positive steps. The same goes to your financial future. At World Financial Group, we help middle-income families identify their dreams. It's never too early to start working towards your dreams. So I suggest you call Agnes Miranda today. Telephone number 416-702-9693. To secure your family's future, think of World Financial Group.
A round-trip flight to the Philippines from only $439? Yes, please. Call 888-426-0555 and book your seat now. ASAP Tickets offers the best flight deals to Manila, Cebu, and Clark with departures from all major airports. Fly any airline on any route and save big with our exclusive low airfares. Call 888-426-0555 now. Tickets to the Philippines from only $439? Our Tagalog-speaking agents are available 24/7 and are ready to help you. ASAP Tickets, your trusted Filipino travel agency.
What do you look for in a person's smile? A beautiful smile? A smile that speaks for themselves? Or oral health for life?
Smile.
At North Park, they know. North Park Family Dental Care. Need comprehensive, high-quality dental care and a lifetime of smiles. We'll make it happen because Dr. Marinette Crisol knows. For all of your oral health needs, look for your family dentist. Dr. Marinette Smile Crisol. Dr. Smile and her friendly, attentive team will definitely surprise you. For complimentary consultation, call our office today, 905-789-8116 or see us at 9886 Turburn Road, Suite 101, Brampton, Ontario.
Pinoy Radio. Pinoy Radio. Pinoy Radio.
Muli nating balikan si Agatha sa Pinoy Radio para sa pagpapatuloy ng kulay ng buhay at pag-ibig.
Hello, hello. We're back. I hope nag-i-enjoy kayo sa mga conversations natin and enjoy the day. Now, nandito tayo. I always do some research more about the Filipino culture. It is so that other people will be aware. At tayo mismo, alam mo, minsan tayo mismong mga Pilipino, hindi natin nalalaman o kaya kahit na pag-aralan natin, nakakalimutan natin. Lalo na yung mga katulad ko. At saka lalo na yung, alam mo na yung dito na, those who were born here, they still have a lot to learn about their culture. Sabi nga, there are good things in our culture that we can carry with us, our values. Now, when it comes to the Filipino language, there are many things that, of course, it is the Tagalog, which is the national language, which is called Filipino, which was formerly Filipino. Is based on the Tagalog and is the official language of the Philippines. In spite of being the national language, only 55% of Filipinos speak the language. In addition to Filipinos, are 111 these fragments of Tagalog. Now, yung Tagalog, the language itself, the Filipino language, the history is, as I said, it comes from different languages around the world. Of course, you have the Tagalog, the Javanese, So some of the words we are using are Javanese, some are Sanskrit. Sanskrit actually is something in, I think, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in Southeast India. And then we have Malay, which is from Malaysia. And then we also have, some are from the Chinese language. Some are from Latin, maybe during the Spanish time. While it bears some resemblance to South Indian languages. Yun nga, South Indian. And then that influenced the development of many Bugis people of Sulawesi. Sulawesi, an island south of the Philippines. Oh, see? First time ko lang narinig to, Sulawesi, an island south of the Philippines. Did I learn this in history? I'm not sure. Sa edad ko, hindi ko na maalala lahat, okay? Now, English is generally used in our schools because during the American time. The Spanish, so the Filipino language now, as it gets more modern, kasi noon, ang F sa abakada, dati walang fa. Fa is the F. Wala tayong fa dati eh. It was P. Kaya kita mo mga Pilipino, pag sinabing false, it's because years and years ago, I remember, I was still in elementary, wala pa yung letter F sa Filipino alphabets. Nadadagdagan na ang mga Filipino alphabets. So, English is used sa atin. In the Philippines, English is our medium of instruction in education. Filipino became a language. Sometimes it's even elective. Yeah, right? But I don't know if they still kept it in university because I think during the Marcos time, they made Filipino one of the languages in university, even if you're taking engineering. Ang studies of Rizal yata nun was translated in Filipino. Okay? Now, since English is widely spoken in the Philippines, it is common to hear Filipinos use a mixture of English and Filipino, which is known ngayon, which I am using, is Taglish. It's a combination of the Filipino language and the English language. So, Taglish na tayo. Naon nga, ang sabi nila, pag ang mga galing ka years ago, nung nasa Philippines pa ako, pag ang mga ano tawag doon, kolehiyala, gumagamit ng Taglish, sosyal. But actually, it's not really nice because you can't speak fluent English or you can't speak fluent Tagalog daw. Kasi nasasanay ka in between. So, that, and then we also learned the Spanish because remember, we were colonized. So, the Philippine language now is a combination of many languages or dialects. Okay? Nowadays, why they say only 55%? Because in the Filipinos, in every region has a different dialect. Like you have the Kapampangan, the Ilocano, the Visaya, the Ilonggo, Bicol, and then you have Nueva Ecija, Pangalatok, all these languages. And so that is why in the Philippines, English is becoming more of the everyday language. Okay? Now, we already read about yung values ng Filipino, so we are done with that. The Filipino, pero ito, yung Filipino concept of shame. Yung kahihiyan. Hiya means shame. Hiya. The word hiya is a Filipino word which is shame in the English language, and it is a motivating factor of behavior. We maintain a certain culture or a character that we try to do good all the time, because if we do something bad, we carry the family name and it's like a clan, diba? You're going to put into shame the whole family. Not only your family but relatives, kasi mabilis ang chismis. May ginawa kang kalokohan, naku po, mabilis pa sa cellphone yan. Ngayon pa na may texting. So these are the things that I think, I don't know if this could be positive or negative, Ryan, kasi yung kahihiyan siguro there's a positive kasi hindi ka mag-iisip na gumawa ng kalokohan na ikakahiya ng pamilya mo. Di ba natin? Now, at tapos another thing is, hindi ba, kunwari may negosyo ka, pagkatapos nalugi ka, ay kung pwede lang, wag mo nang ipagkalat kung di nakakahiya. Instead of, I don't know, hindi ko alam kung paano ko sasabihin eh, yung ikakahiya ka, imbis na ipagtanggol ka o protektahan ka, ikaw pa ang kakagalitan. So, these are the things, no? They don't want you to be publicly embarrassed or criticized because you will carry the name of your family. And I think they also have that even in other cultures. Yan. Ito ang maganda. Yung dining etiquette. Ito, I don't know if this is true. It's up to you guys. Sabi, if you are invited to a Filipino house sa dining, it is best to arrive 15 to 30 minutes later than later than invited for a large party. So, kung invited ka for dinner or lunch, kailangan at least 15 to 30 minutes. I don't get it. Tapos, ito, yes. Never refer to your host's wife as hostess. Kasi sa Philippines, pag sinabing hostess, nagtatrabaho ka sa night. sa nightclub pag sinabing hostess. So, you have to, guys, remember this. Do not call your wife's host. Let's say if the guy invites you, don't say, "Oh, you have a wonderful hostess." Iba ang dating nun. Hostess in the Philippines, quote unquote, may not sound like a good word. But if you say host, your wife is a good host, ayun, don't put tess. Oh, your wife is a good hostess. Tess. So, you have to be careful in that. And of course, sabi nga nila, dress well. Well, it depends on the occasion. Kung casual, di casual. No? But you can come like office attire. Kasi everybody has a different meaning of casual. Some come in casual in jeans or in slacks or in skirts. That's okay. Basta wag lang for party attire. Yan. Tapos, always compliment daw the hostess house. Mag-compliment ka, pero wag naman yung overboard. Kasi mayroong iba pag nagpunupuri naman yung bahay na pinupuntahan la, para bang ang feeling ko binubola mo ba ako? Yung mga ganon. So, you have to compliment, but don't go overboard. Tapos, I think this was before. Now, they text, "Thank you for the invitation." Noon, they write and say thank you or send a thank you card. Pag straight ang Canada Post, wag ka na So, these are the etiquettes ng Filipino when you are invited to a Filipino house. And then, of course, pagdating na sa table manners, hindi na natin maano yan eh. And then, another thing also, yung subject matter, yung sophistication. Di ba? Napaka-sophisticated mo naman. But sophistication, there are two sides of sophistication. That you can be sophisticated but cunning. Pwede kang sophisticated pero pailalim ang tira mo. Yun ang sinasabi. And you can be also sophisticated in your table manners, in the way you talk. Hindi mo kailangan maging vulgar. In politics now, there was, okay, I'll go here. There is one, I will not mention names, and it's very difficult kasi ngayon, pag when you mention the cultural background, racist na daw yun. I don't know why they're so sensitive. Pag sila ang nagsasalita, hindi racist. Pag iba nagsasalita, racist. Let us say, there was this issue na, I will say to you, Ryan Pepper, you are of a Filipino descent. I am of a Filipino descent. And then I will talk, let's say, of a friend of mine. Let's say, kunwari, anak ko. Oh, Sharon, you are of a Chinese descent. Or a friend of mine is of a Bangladesh descent. Am I racist? But there is this politician, I think she's of Chinese descent, who said, I am of a Chinese descent, and a certain person is of an Indian descent. And they branded her as racist because she is saying the background. So they find it that it's not politically correct, or is it politically correct? If any one of you is listening and hearing what I'm saying, I don't know if you know this person or what, and I don't know the person either. But usually we talk about that, but it doesn't make us a racist. Because let's say if I'm describing somebody, why is it if I can describe my fellow Filipino in the culture, because we're the same culture, they will not say I'm a racist. But if I describe another culture, then I will be a racist. Like, I don't know. Diba? It's a little bit confusing. So, these are the things na we have to be careful. Yun ang sophistication. But, you know what? This was another thing. Imagine a certain culture, an American, I think she's a congresswoman, newly elected, in front of her son, she said a vulgar word about their president. Nowadays, you know, when a president is elected, whether by popular vote or not by popular vote, I hope that there's a little respect, as long as the president is not a tyrant or like Mussolini or like Hitler. Iba na yon. And leaders of all nations, I'm not just talking one in particular, is, you know what, sometimes think of the people, not think of ourselves. And just like what I read when we opened our program, na imagine 117 plus thousand pesos, this is in the Philippines, is their salary on a monthly basis. And when you're campaigning, you're spending 1 million more for one spot. I don't know if that's a minute, one spot. And if you have 3 spots a day, that is 3 million. Another thing ho sa Philippines ngayon, okay? I-reminder lang ito sa mga voters. Mag-isip kayo, kung ang kinikita lang niya 100 plus 17,000 a month, gagastos siya ng 1 million sa isang spot, pero 3 spots o 2 spot, that is 2 million per day. So if you have 10 days, how much is that? And you're only going to earn 1 million plus a year. Saan mo kukunin yung 9 million? O sabihin natin, 7 million na lang. Saan mo nanakawin yun? So, yung mga voters, mag-isip kayo. Okay? Unfortunately, you know, ha?
May palusot yan eh.
Oh.
Nilalagyan nila doon na
donation
from
yeah.
donated by friends.
Yeah. But remember, sabi nga, you have to pay for everything you get. No such thing. In everything, there is a catch. Sa lahat ng ginagawa mo, sabi nga may kabayaran. Kalokohan yung hindi mo babayaran yan. Hindi mo babayaran financially, pero there are other ways to pay for it. Yan lang ho.
May kilala ko niyan, ginagamit niya. Yung sa ano niya, bago sa tumakbo ulit.
Oo. Ganun lang talaga yon. Kaya, siguro, nako, ewan ko, mahirap na magsalita ng tapos. So, now, alam nyo, mabilis na yung oras natin. Let us go to our Bible verse for today. And there are beautiful Bible verses, really. And sabi nga, you know, we have to remember sa everyday buhay natin na tayo makadiyos. Kahit anong ginagawa pa natin, we always try our best na you know, call on God for everything we need. We have to remember that sa mga buhay natin. Sabi nga ngayon, you know, we are more multicultural. Wala na tayong, we are, majority of us halo-halo na. Halo-halo. So, sabi nga in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 19 to 23, "For though I am free from all, I have myself a servant to all, that I might win more of them. To the Jews, I became as a Jew." Ayan in order to win Jews. To those under the law, I became as one under the law, though not being myself under the law, that I might win those under the law. To those outside the law, because as one outside the law, open close parenthesis, not being outside the law of God, but under the law of Christ, that I might win those outside the law. To the weak I become weak, that I might win the weak. I have become all things to all people, that by all means I might save some. I do it all for the sake of the gospel, that I may share with them in its blessing. This is from the Bible verse. Now in Galatians 3:28, it says, there is neither Jew nor Greek. There is neither slave or free. There is no male and female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. Ayan ho. So we have to remember that whether you are Catholic, you are Protestant, whatever believe in Jesus Christ, we are all the same pagdating kay Jesus Christ. So, kahit na mamatay tayo, hindi natin alam kung whatever beliefs or faith we have, we do not know who's going to heaven and who's going to hell. Whether you believe there is no hell or not, that is your own opinion and your faith and your belief. We do not judge anybody or anything. We do respect your beliefs. Ayan. Because we are all part of what is going on. So, with that, I would like to say, nagpapaalam na ho ka ako, si Agatha to, hanggang sa susunod na Sabado. On behalf of Melissa and Percy, don't forget, sa Canada, 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock every Saturday morning, and in the Philippines and maybe Asia, depend on your time. In the Philippines, it's 10 o'clock to 11. Right? So, mga classmates and family and friends. And good morning, anak. Tumatawa yung anak ko, si Sharon. Oh, Hector! Hello! Ryan? Oh, Clarice. My sister Clarice is in Japan right now. Good morning. Good evening, Clarice. Good morning. Yes, thank you. So, yeah, in the Philippines, there's no such thing in the Philippines as racist kasi doon daw Bisaya, Ilocano. Oh, Clarice, that's funny. A good idea, though. So, yes, and hello, Brother Kenneth, to my brothers and sisters. So, nagpapaalam na ho kay ako. And please, today, it's slippery out there. Be careful. And in the evening, don't drink and drive. God bless you all. Thank you. And Ryan Pepper, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Kuya Toots, thank you. And God bless you all. Bye.
Inyong natunghayan ang naiibang programang para sa Pilipino. Mga kulay ng buhay at pag-ibig. Sa muli, samahan si Agatha sa pagtalakay sa mga usapin ng buhay. Mga awiting kumilala sa lahing kayumanggi. Hanggang sa susunod na Sabado, ganap na alas 9 ng umaga, EST. Dito lamang sa PinoyRadio.com.
Lahat ng araw, kita'y